Hello. I decided to come back on, guys. I have a few things I wanted to say. I had said it, but sometimes there's noise in the background and it can really ruin the whole video. So I'm going to try it one more time. I was going to say thank you to my subscribers. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. You're why I do this. Do you guys know, I have a dog. I have a Shih Tzu. And I'm going to show you him one day when he's in the room. I try to have the room to myself when I'm doing this for the most part. I try because we're like this. We're on top of each other. I mean, the house is big, barely, but we're in the room together no matter what. We're glued. My husband, my child, the dog, and me. So when one person is out of the room a long periods of time, they come looking for you. Just a little home chit-chat humor. Okay, let's move on. I want to talk about a lot of things. And I want to start off with the coordination. I want to start off with that because it's still coming up and we are still anticipating a lot of things that's happening with that. And what I'm learning and what I understand is, once again, Harry and Meghan were invited as guests, not to participate, not to be a part of, not to wear the robes, the tiaras, all the pageantry stuff. They're not going to be in it. They're going to be with the rest of the royal family that's not going to play a part as well. And I don't think they want to be in that part. They feel like they should be with King Charles since, of course, Harry's the son. But when you think about stuff like that, you have to think about, but you guys are not even deserving of an invitation. You're not even deserving of us to even speak to you. And William and the rest of the country and Catherine and the rest of the royal family, I'm not just hearing about the senior royals, but all of the royals don't want to see Meghan because they feel betrayed. They feel like, oh, she comes over here, we do this, and this for her. We roll out the royal carpet, and then she goes back to America, and she sits on the Oprah show and starts degrading and talking about us and treating us like this. And then we're supposed to be like, oh, it's okay. And now they're coming back over here, which is fine. We'll treat them how we're going to treat them with respect, but don't expect us to roll out the red carpet and start asking Meghan, are you comfortable? Are you okay? Are you happy? No. She got Harry for that. Harry and Meghan put themselves into this awkward situation with the coordination. They decided, King Charles told us during his first speech, he said he was going to continue to support him from afar, him and his new wife. He told us all that. And he was happy for them, and that but he was going to continue to support. And so here's my thing. If your father has set the tone that he's going to support you in coming over here with this American D-list actress that just met some new celebrity friends that pulled you from your home, and now this historical moment is happening and you're in the background. This is what you did, and your father accepted that. But you and Meghan decided it was still okay to blast him with, after his mom passed, after your grandmother Elizabeth passed. Because after the speech, here come everything, the flood works of, this was right after the speech. They came out with the docuseries. talking about how they were thrown to the wolves, how she was crying and suicidal, how they went on their last little tour so she wore what she want, how the paparazzi was after her, how both families mistreated her, and all of this stuff. That's what she said on the docuseries. And you heard the book in the therapy session. And let's just go on down the line. Let's talk about how he starts talking about his family in court and throwing little digs at them, talking about what they wouldn't allow him to do, or they're withholding information. This is his fight, not his family's fight. This is what him and Meghan decided to do. Why are you bringing your family into anything that they don't have nothing to do with, that you decided that you were going to do with your woman? This is what you wanted to do, Harry. So stop bringing us into this. Stop bringing us into your home, your business, and everything else. Stay in your country that you have chosen, and we'll stay in ours. But stop talking about us. Stop using us for money. Stop bringing wives up. Stop bringing up people's names that didn't approve of you doing that, and thinking that it's okay for you to just leak it and thinking it's your memoir, and the stupid people like Sunny on The View talking about it's their truth. No, you won't want nobody saying anything about you, Sunny, that you didn't give them permission to say. So stop with that. But then you have a father that accepted all of that and is still taking punches from his son and his wife because they are relentless on just being despicable to all. Not just, listen, no one is safe when it comes to Harry and Meghan. He was suing someone this week. Meghan had her own case going on. Do you understand? Meghan had a case going on, and then Harry has a case. They casing it. There's a lot going on with these two. And then Harry walking up in court like this is a joke. Oh, this is so fun. For who? Listen, keep our names. I would tell him, listen, keep our names out of your mouth. If you want to go down with this Jezebel, you go. But leave us alone. But Harry's not, because he needs that connection to stay relevant to those over here in celebrity land. But before I get to celebrity land, I want to go back to Charles's speech because, and I know I've missed a few things along the way, but Charles's speech gave them permission to do what they wanted to do. And then they turn around and just totally disses the father. And then they tell us, oh, don't forget, remember when Harry tells us that this is the only way that he can settle it out in the opening through his book? No, that's the only way you can blackmail your father into getting what you want. Security, balcony, stupid stuff, craziness. Are we going to tell more? You don't have any more to tell because your wife wasn't in there that long for you guys to have this whole thing going on with the family. Just doesn't add up. And so as they continue to go down this disgusting hole, and it doesn't even make sense. It makes sense to them, but what it doesn't make sense is to us that's looking in from the outside, because the royal family continues to be silent, nice, and polite. And I'm sure the patience, especially William's patience, have run thin. But he still is like forgiving. And yeah, go ahead, give him an invitation. Him and his wife. But guess what? It wasn't good enough. The invitation wasn't even good enough because Meghan started whining and crying because her baby wasn't on the invitation. Archie. So all that I just said that they've been doing to their family into Charles, dissing him after he blessed them and told them, go off and do what you want, son, go on. And after they came over here and settled into Montecito, then the plan was on to go in on their family and make money off of it. Some kind of way, the plan became, let's make money off of dirt. And then come to find out, it really wasn't dirt, it was just lies. And now it's coronation time, and they over there got demands and stuff. But let's go back to the court and court. Harry's at court. Meghan's in court with her sister. Harry didn't even have to go, so he looked like an idiot. Whatever he's doing. Maybe he's running. Maybe he need a minute. Maybe he don't want to be around her for a second. And she didn't got on that last nerve. And then she's over here with Samantha. And to me, Meghan needs to show some kind of humility, some type of accountability or something, because something happened to Samantha. And if you don't even show that you're sorry that you did anything, then Meghan is who we keep saying that she is. She is poison, nasty, manipulating, and just cutthroat. Why would you want to be her friend? And she can't tell me that she didn't have a relationship with her sister. And even if she didn't, they knew each other. She knew of her. They had the same thing in common. The dad that she doesn't talk to anymore. That's a whole nother video talking about Samantha. So why not make it right? Just that, like the PR team. Meghan will wear an outfit that's almost $100,000. But her sister's suing for $75,000. It's a joke. And I would think it would be, to me, just to prove a point, how relentless she is when she has to be right. Everybody else is wrong. She's not giving in. It just is what it is. This lawsuit for me and my sister would not be going on. Number one, I wouldn't have been talking about her several times. Who does that? And then knowing that the media was going to come for her sister. And her father. You should hear some of that crackadoodle stuff in Sunny them. Well, her father, Tyler Perry was telling us. Meghan didn't have any security, and, her father, did all this to her. He believed the Kool-Aid, I guess. This is who we're talking about. She has no heart. When I saw it, it said, the first thing I thought was, dang, that sucks. When I saw the headlines that said, Meghan had won, I first thought was she didn't win anything, and no one's a winner. Even if Samantha had won, it's not about being winners. It's just about having justice. And it wasn't a win. So if her team, Scobie them, had that out there, it is disgusting, Scobie. Are you her PR too? You can't be both. You were just a telltale. But somebody has got to be saying something else. Because if Meghan thinks she's winning, she's lost. This isn't winning. This is like Michelle Obama. This is having your family stuff out in the opening, which is private. Like everybody else is trying to tell her that family stuff is private. We don't need to be knowing what's going on in Charles's bedroom or if William is circumcised or not. Who the hell thought that that was a good idea? And now that we know, it's so. Like, what the? And then they got more? The nerve of them to even threaten to even insinuate that they would have more to say is disgusting. And Meghan with this Tig thing, please stop. How is someone that is fighting with their sister in public over $75 in Meghan's world, $75? Yeah. She'll wear an outfit like that and never wear it again and put it somewhere else and throw it away. A outfit. But won't settle this with her sister. No, who's going to listen to Tig? I'm not. Like, I don't want to listen to that. No. The kids still ain't seen Pawpaw. He was in California, okay? Hey, Dad, if you're... Remember when Harry went to court? And they were talking about, oh, is Harry going to go see his dad? You know, is the dad going to go see Harry? Oh, it was... He snobbed Harry because he didn't go see him. How about, oh, Thomas Markle's in L.A., California, okay? And Meghan snobbed him and didn't go see him. What happened to that? Where's that headline? I think some of us see it now, but aren't calling it out yet. They keep trying to give this it thing, Meghan, the benefit of the doubt, but it's hard. And this new award that she's getting, it's a joke. No award is going to change that inside, okay? So I don't know what the award is for. I don't care. I don't. I just know that there is one. That the award that she got that I thought that was the most disgusting in the world was the racism one. So after she accepted that, she'll accept anything. And so I don't care. I don't care about her award, her red carpetness. I won't, like, I'll get it the next day or the next day, but not, no, oh, let me see. No, too much. I'm not giving her that much. I don't want to give her that much. It's too much. Like someone said, they should be up here. You don't want her up there. No. Meghan is really, really, there's something there. There's something really sinister about this person, because I think that anytime you can have this much drama, this much chaos, this much anything around you, where you're suing your sister, you and your sister, oof, that is catty. It doesn't look good. And if I had the power, if Meghan has the power to shut it down, PR team, why hasn't she shut it down yet? You know, 75,000. Listen, Samantha, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up. Or, you know, some way where that we can come to some type of agreement. But let's see if we can shut this down as quickly as possible. No. It's like Meghan got to prove a point or something. She know her sister doesn't have all kinds of money. And she know her dad doesn't have a whole bunch of money for his health care either. Doria knows that. Doria knows that. You know what? My mom would be like, She would talk about me. If I was Meghan, she would talk about me. Woo! She would do worse than come on TV and talk about me. She would do it. Like, who do you think you are? What are you doing? Not talking to Dad. Oh, he was in LA, but that wasn't the big story. The big story was that Harry was in London in his court case. No, the big court case is Meghan running around here dissing family members and other people anytime she gets ready to, and just get away with it, or not even take accountability for it and say to herself, well, maybe, maybe a little bit is this my fault, maybe just a little, but no accountability. And the thing about that is that Meghan Kelly and Candace Owens has already summed them two up. Nothing's changed, but it's shocking. The attitude, the arrogance of, I won. No, you didn't. You didn't win, Meghan. You don't win fighting against a family member. It's just, she thinks she's acting. She thinks she's at that law firm, don't she? I think Meghan thinks she's at that law firm on the show. Somebody, and Harry just going along with it. I don't know if he's enjoying it and all of that. You know what? I think he just said, you know what, it is what it is. But it's relentless. It doesn't stop. You always hearing them take a dig at the family. And so I'm gonna go. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I know I mentioned this coordination. I hope I did. And let me just reiterate, just in case. All that they want to be, they tell King Charles after he invites them, after all that they've done, after he invites them, they want a part to play in this, like it's a game, like it's a production. She's getting ready for her debut in UK. No, it's not. Let's get ready for Meghan and her kids. No, that's what I think she thinks it is. Like, oh, I got to get ready and go. Like, and I want to be seen. Like, I have to be seen. Something's got to be going on, because anytime you start writing notes and telling the king after you done called him racist and said they made you suicidal and all this other discrepical stuff, that you want to play a part in his next chapter. No, you're going to be a pain in his chapter, because that's what you are. You're a pain. You are a pain. You and Harry are a pain. You're not adding anything value. When you told the queen that you were going to serve from over here, no, you're giving people headaches. And you're still thinking about self and me. And it's all just about what Meghan wants. And Harry has to do everything in his power to try to get it, even make a fool out of himself. And Meghan doesn't care because she thinks she's entitled to it. And then it doesn't matter who she hurt, because it's all about Meghan. And so it doesn't matter that Samantha doesn't have enough money for the lawyers for any of this. But the kicker for me is that Samantha didn't even ask for anything. And for Meghan to not even see that the amount that she asked for was child's play compared to what she could have, And I know it's in layers and stuff, and she's suing for other stuff. But the 75 told a story for me in the beginning that she just doesn't want Meghan to continue to mistreat her and the family. And the last TIG was on that docu-series or whatever that was going on, because she's in a lot. And Meghan goes in on Samantha on that docu-series. She even brings Ashley in as a prop. Not as somebody, she ain't hanging out with Ashley. Ashley hadn't been over there to play with Archie and Lilibet. No, that's not happening. She used her as a prop. And some of them other ones too. Listen, goodbye guys. Love you. Had a wonderful time. I knew I had some more stuff I needed to get out. I hope you enjoyed it. Just some things that were on my mind, and I wanted to get it out, and I wanted to do that with you. Thank you.